There's a reason most advisors stay broke, and it has nothing to do with talent or experience or opportunity. It has everything to do with how they think, how they act, and how they approach the marketplace. Today, I'm going to give you the real reasons, the ones nobody else will tell you, and once you understand them, you will never think about this business the same way again. Let's get into it. Reason number one, average advisors focus on activity, not outcomes. They're busy all day, but nothing they're doing actually moves them toward bigger clients or bigger cases. They chase low-value tasks because they're comfortable. They avoid high-value tasks because they're uncomfortable. Let me ask you something. If you looked at your calendar this week, how much of it would be considered busy work? And how much of it would actually lead to a six-figure opportunity? Most advisors don't need more effort. They need more intentionality. Reason number two, average advisors talk too much and ask too little. They walk into meetings with an "I need to sell you something" mindset, and wealthy clients smell that instantly. When you talk more than the client, you lose authority. When you ask strategic questions, you gain authority. Advisors who stay broke rely on persuasion. Advisors who get wealthy rely on alignment. So ask yourself, in your last 3 meetings, who talked more, you or the client? And what do you think that communicated about who the meeting was really for? Reason number 3, average advisors think about small problems. They're still talking about premiums, policies, riders, illustrations, instead of taxes, liquidity, leverage, wealth transfer, and long-term risk. You will never attract wealthy clients by thinking like the middle market. Big clients have big problems, and big problems lead to big cases. Here's the question. Are the conversations you're having right now big enough for the clients you want to serve, or are you still speaking at a level below the clients you're trying to reach? That one realization can change your entire career. Reason number 4, average advisors avoid COIs because they're afraid of looking inexperienced. So they stay isolated. They try to figure everything out themselves. They refuse to collaborate with CPAs, attorneys, bankers, and wealth managers. And because of that, they never get invited to the real conversations, the big conversations, the ones happening behind closed doors, where million-dollar opportunities live. Let me ask you, when was the last time you reached out to a COI with the mindset of collaboration, not with the mindset of, "I hope they send me a referral"? Because that mindset determines whether you attract partnerships or avoid them. Reason number 5, average advisors never evolve. They learn just enough to sound knowledgeable, but not enough to become an expert. They don't master premium finance. They don't master advanced planning. They don't master strategic communication. They stay stuck at the same level of skill year after year after year, and somehow expect bigger results. Here's the truth. You can't earn at a level you haven't grown into yet. So let me ask you, where in your skill set do you already know you're operating below the level of the clients you want to attract? Because awareness is the starting point of transformation. Here's the bottom line. Average advisors stay broke because they think small, act small, and communicate small. But this business isn't about your license. It's about your questions, your positioning, your strategy, and your identity. The moment you stop behaving like the average advisor is the moment you stop earning like one. If you want help making that shift, the strategic questions, the positioning frameworks, the COI systems, and the advanced planning skills, that's exactly what we teach inside the JMac Method Academy. But before you go, drop a comment and tell me, which of these 5 reasons hit you the hardest? I'll break it down in a future video.